Has to be death qualified, meaning they would be willing to give someone the death penalty if they found them guilty.
They're accused of committing murder, and they could now face the death penalty. We look into the possible consequences for suspects in the Fresno mass shooting. Good evening. I'm Stephanie Barugian. Thank you for joining us. Alex Zahn is off tonight. New at 11, life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. If convicted, that could be a reality for the 6 men arrested in Fresno's quadruple murder. The Fresno County District Attorney says the death penalty should come into play, but in California, it's currently not allowed. Kirsten Mitchell explains what this means for the men if they're convicted.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed an executive order that suspended the death penalty, so as long as he is in office, that punishment will not be carried out. Still, though, there are more than 700 inmates on death row, and the 6 men could be joining them.
Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp calling Fresno's mass shooting a special circumstances murder.
That means, upon full review of the facts and evidence in this case, that some or all of the defendants could face a maximum penalty of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty.
Not a surprising move, according to attorney Charles McGill, who says politics come into play.
Now, why would a DA do it? Because right now in California, I want to say it's within 4 or 5 points. Those that are opposed to the death penalty, those that are for the death penalty. And so from a perspective, from a conservative political position, the right thing for the district attorney to do is to seek the death penalty.
The death penalty on hold in California as long as Newsom remains in office, but when he leaves it could be reinstated. McGill says still, if the men face the death penalty, the format of the trial is changed. The men are allowed to have 2 attorneys and the jury much more selective.
The jury has to be death qualified, meaning they would be willing to give someone the death penalty if they found them guilty.
If convicted, the men would be held at San Quentin, home to the state's only death row for male inmates.
I don't believe that any of them were concerned about the consequences of their actions when they did it. So being charged with the death penalty isn't going to deter them. You know, the theory is it may deter others, but there's statistically no support for that theory.
A 7th man could be facing charges too. 23-year-old Sia Vang is a person of interest in the case, and investigators are looking for him.
The district attorney's office will be announcing the charges filed against the 6 men tomorrow. Reporting in Fresno, Kirsten Mitchell, KC24, local news that matters.